What up, guys? Yeah, we got another review coming at you. Hopefully you can see my head. I can't really tell on the screen what's going on. So if my head's cut off, I apologize. But this one is a premium lager. It is, I'm going to butcher this, so don't tell me that I butchered the pronunciation. I know I did. It is Oranjeboom. Oranjeboom. There's a rabbit. Yeah. Established 1671. It is a German beer. And yeah, picked this up at Trader Joe's. I don't know if I've actually seen it anyplace else, but I mean, since 1671, so it's got to be around other places. But yeah, let's see what's up with it. Good thing with all the sunlight that's directly in my face, you get a nice idea of what the color actually is. But yeah, hopefully all you guys are doing pretty good. Hopefully your social distancing is going all right, and hopefully we're kind of coming to a semi-end for phase 1 whenever the next batch starts up. But if it does start up again, I think we'll all be more prepared, and I'll definitely be stocking up on different kinds of beer to get into. But yeah, looking forward to this. It is a warm one out today. It is, what's the temperature? Oh, it's only 92. Ah, that's like winter here. But anyways, let's get into the review, get into the smell. There's definitely a strong maltiness to it. It's kind of earthy, kind of. There's almost like an acidic aspect to it as well. I'm trying to think what kind of citrus it would be. Almost like. Yeah, I'm not really sure, but maybe like a rhubarb. So not citrus, but like there's kind of an earthy fruitiness to it. I don't even know what in the world rhubarb actually is. All I know is I don't like rhubarb pie. Like, get that out of here. Give me blueberry or raspberry or lemon meringue. I don't know. Get that rhubarb stuff out of here. But that's kind of the what I'm getting with this. There is. I mean, the initial aroma, I'll admit, was almost like a bit of a bile thing to it. It has that kind of like acidity to it. Now that the head's gone down, it's not really. I'm not really getting that. But so if you smell it, wait till the head goes down a little bit, because that's what I was getting. Maybe a bit of a raisin too. I'm not really sure how I'm feeling about this. I'm gonna give it a half for aroma, just because that initial whiff kind of set me off a little bit, but it's kind of evening out. But I'm gonna give it a half on aroma. Let's get into the taste. Oh yeah, much better, much better. That is a solid tasting lager. You get a kind of a cleaner maltiness to it. It doesn't have that ricey graininess that you get from a lot of the big brand American ones. You still get kind of like a raisin date kind of maltiness to it. It doesn't have that like necessarily that baked goods thing going on, but it's still kind of earthy, and it's lighter on the top end. It's very crisp for still having this. It tastes like there's just a hint of hops, so it's not void of bitterness, but there's just enough to keep it, interesting without making it like go overboard for the like just too much hops for the lager. I think it's a nice consistency. That rhubarb thing isn't really present. There might be like a dab of like an orange rind kind of thing. A bit of the citrus, but not super juicy. There might be even like some spice, like a dab of like a peppery kind of thing going on. But that might also be more kind of from the hoppy, not the maltiness. But I like this. I think it's very, very legit. It's got more flavor than your average big brand lager, and I like it. So it is a little more earthy, a little heavier than your just kind of Americanized lagers. So if you want something just super light, maybe go away from this. But just general flavor, I like it. I'm gonna recommend it on taste. Next category is value for price, and I got this at Trader Joe's. And Trader Joe's is always, it's probably one of the cheapest places you can get single off beers. I'm sure you can get this at other places, but I don't think I've actually ever seen it other spots, or if I have, I'm just not remembering it. But I mean, this isn't brewed for Trader Joe's at all. It's I don't know. Although I'd have to double check my German purity law thing, because this does use hop extract. I don't know what their rules are for the extract additions to it. I would assume it must be okay, because it was brewed in Germany. But generally speaking, for value for price, I'm gonna recommend it. It's just, I mean, at least if you get it at Trader Joe's, it's a good price. It's I think it's 16 ounces, 1 pint, 0.9 fluid ounces. They couldn't round it up to 1 ounce. But yeah, I'm gonna recommend it on value for price. Next category is distinction. How distinct is it? I mean, it's a fine German lager. You pretty. God, this is fly. I keep on trying to get in my ear. But for distinction, I mean, it's a German lager. It's got more taste than American lager. But nothing about it. There's no like really super interesting taste going on. I mean, for a German lager, you're pretty strict with what you're allowed to add into it. So you kind of already know the general gist of what you're going to get into when you buy it, just by knowing it's a German lager. So I'm gonna give it a half. Nothing really stands out that's super distinct from other German lagers, but it does again have more taste than the American version. Next category is drinkability, and yes, it is very drinkable. It's 5% ABV. I feel like almost with the taste, you'd think it'd be a little higher than that, but it's still very drinkable. There's no problem with getting into it and enjoying this entire can. So I'm gonna recommend it on drinkability. And last category is would I buy it again? And I'm not sure. Lager is generally not the first thing I go for unless I'm just at a sports bar and it's kind of like a divey place. Then that's probably the only time I really gotta go for a lager, and I'm gonna guess this beer is not gonna be at your typical dive. But I'm gonna give it a half on buying it again. I might, but it probably will not be the first thing I think of when I'm considering a lager to pick up. Because usually if I'm getting a lager, buying lagers, I'm getting larger cases for just people that are coming over. And I don't know if that's available in large cases. So, but anyways, that's my review of Oranjeboom. Again, apologize for the pronunciation. Jeez. Let me know in the comments if you've had this before. What do you think of it? But yeah, like, subscribe, do all the good stuff. And hold on, was this actually made in Germany? Imported by Mutual Wholesale Liquor Commerce, California. Okay, it is product in Germany. Brewed and canned in Germany. Okay, never mind. But anyways, yeah, like, subscribe, do all the good stuff. And so for myself and Oranjeboom, take it easy.